Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit, and I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission. The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past, no reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own. Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this. So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
Feels kind of weird saying that. And you, and it showed Garrison Rex when he was like, none of the other species can do this. It's like, but yet it's showing two different alien species. But anyways, YouTube, welcome back to Mass Effect. And with this here, we're gonna start the adventure. Go out into space and bang some alien chicks. Shoot other aliens in the face. That's what we're gonna do. So let's see. Is there anything I need to do here? I don't think there is. I think we could talk to a few people. Let me check something first. Where's the elevator? I just want to check something. I know that we bought those licenses from the Citadel. So before we get underway, I just want to go to where like the armory and the storage stuff is and see if I can buy stuff from the ship. So I'm assuming that's what those licenses give access to. I know in I think the second and third games you can do that, so I don't know if that's something down here or not. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Because I think those licenses let me access everything that's in those particular brands. So we got the Spectre stuff here. All right, I just want to see what exactly do I have. So is this... Because I know we bought like 3 or 4 licenses already, so... Is this just the Spectre stuff? Because this all looks like it's common, but... Once we get up to here, that's where all the Spectre stuff is. Okay, let's see if they have anything new. I'm not going to really worry about it too much, because we're going to find a lot of gear out there in the world. Yeah, plus this stuff's too expensive anyway. All right. Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without 𝐶SEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, Garrus, me and you are gonna get along perfectly. I'm gonna corrupt you into the archangel that I know you are. Alright, well, I don't want to look into her locker. No, we're not gonna talk to Ashley. Rex!
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Don't be an ass.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race.
The genophage.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It really isn't. They didn't try to sterilize us.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're still here. Can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Oh, I feel so bad having this conversation being this way because I know where Rex is coming from. Because I played all the other games before. It is a touchy subject.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, let's go back up. Get this ship underway. I wonder if I can like change my clothes. I know in the second and third game you can kind of change your outfit, but I don't think you can do that in the first game. Oh man, I gotta get used to the ship. I'm so used to the Normandy in part 2 and 3. Like, do I even have a personal quarters in this one? I don't think I do. Yeah, I think you just go to your locker whenever you want to change the gear and stuff. This would be where the batteries would be at. This would where Garrus would be doing his calibrations if this was the SR2, but that's Dr. Chakwas' med bay with her iced brandy. That's gonna lead to the cargo bay again. I'm just trying to get my bearings real quick. That way, off camera, I know where to go for everything. And that's the briefing room. Alright, I think that's it.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Damn right you understood. Those aliens are going to be my friends, whether you like it or not.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, give me my Renegade points. Alright, galaxy map. Let's see. I gotta get the waifu on the team, so we're gonna probably go save Liara. Time to shoot a Thresher Maw in the face. Don't get caught when it's going through the ground. As long as we keep moving, we should be alright. Nope, wasting my bullets. I can't get too far away from it because I think if you get too far away, he'll just go on the ground again. Alright, let me just stay moving forward. Hit up that repair. You gonna pop up again? Rush them all. There you go. Oh, that stuff just goes right through shields. But then again, so do my shots there. All right, let me heal up for a sec. Yeah, keep it moving. Oh, crap. Go move. Oh, wait, I killed it. Okay, cool. I didn't realize I was, that I dropped it that quick. All right, let's see. Looks like this Thresher Maw wiped out a team of people here. Just like us. Alright, well, that kind of sucks.
Then we're under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Okay. I guess we could tell him eventually. Up here we go. I remember seeing a bunch of stuff like this and
Commander, I'm picking
bunch
up
of geth.
strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Alright. Don't remember what we got to do. I think we just got to drive around this lava bed for a bit. And then we should be getting to the actual dig site. Because I know geth are going to drop in at some point. Yep, there they go. Oh man, I missed him. I was trying to shoot him, and then when that didn't work, I tried to hit him. Oh man, I love the Geth as a species. They're probably one of my favorite species in the game. Probably at least, probably my third. I like the Turians.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Man, why do we gotta sneak? We got this big cannon on the Mako. We're good. We don't gotta sneak. Get that out of here. Alright, what do I got to do to open the gate? I think, do I gotta get out and do something? Maybe able just to jump it, but I think we gotta hit a switch or something. Nope, okay. Can probably. I wonder. Oh, okay, no, that's not a ramp from that side. I was like, I could use that as a ramp and jump on that, but yeah, there's probably another path somewhere, like this one here. Come on, Geth guy, really? Yeah, the Mako had the greatest gun in the world on game. Give me this Mako cannon and a gun. I'd be good. Bob, I say I'm gonna hit you sometime. All right, now I think I had to get out. How do I open up that? Because I know usually once you get the different planets and stuff, usually if I remember right, a lot of the planets in this game were prefab structures, which would be a part of the lore and everything. But what I mean by that is a lot of the prefab structures were the same. A lot of the side quests are in this game are like, go to this planet, go in this structure, kill the people that's in there, you know. So it got kind of formulaic after you did like 3 or 4, you know. I thought they were okay, but now how did you come from? Oh, you a stealth Geth? Unless you came out of here. Oh, good. It starts us right here. Okay, I'll take that. Are all of the other bouncy people? I guess now it's Garrus that died. Okay. Nope, they're still alive. All right, we gotta drop these guys again. All right. This pistol's probably not gonna do it. Let me do this. Where's that assault rifle? Oof. Okay, Barry's recharging. Yeah, my stuff's gonna come back. Man, these guys are fast. Sniper got me. I was like, yeah, step out there, Commander Shepard. Let me put this on you. Let's see, can I make them? Yeah, let me make them stay in cover. Let's do this. Put you right there. I'm gonna stay right here. There we go. Now we got 3 lanes covered. There we go. Up, down you go. Back when you were innocent, before you became the Shadow Broker.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Quit shouting. This place is crawling with Geth.
Sorry, I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara T'Soni. I am an archaeologist. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the 𝐤𝐤 showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? 𝐤𝐤 beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the 𝐤𝐤. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
You shouldn't have been messing with technology you don't understand.
I wasn't going to let the 𝐤𝐤 capture me. Besides, I know how it works. Mostly. There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the 𝐤𝐤. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more 𝐤𝐤 arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the 𝐤𝐤 come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
That's the Krogan blasting in.
That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Or that.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Yep, here we go. Krogan's the biggest threat, so you gotta take him down as quick as you can.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
Why am I pointing at him?
I like your attitude.
Yep, get back there, Krogan. That's right, stay back there and we should be fine. He's gonna probably charge once his health gets low. Take care of these 𝐤𝐤 real quick. Yep, stay right there, guy. I've hit you with all my goodies. Nope. Ah, crap, I messed that up. Yep, no regenerative healing for you. There we go. Kind of prepared myself for that fight. I remember that being difficult. That was like your first taste of fighting a Krogan Battlemaster, but the rest of the game, they're gonna always be charging you.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those 𝐤𝐤 would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the 𝐸 I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other 𝐸 scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Get to the point.
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
You're not much of an expert, Doctor. The answer's been standing in front of you the whole time. The Protheans were wiped out by a race of machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the 𝐤𝐤 attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an 𝐸 to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. 𝐥𝐤 should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
We already know what they're going to say. All right, let's go have a chat with Liara here. And then we're going to close things out for today. No, that's the bridge. Where is Liara? I don't remember where she posts up at. Let me try Dr. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 first. And maybe she might go into that cabin room. The one over there. Nope, okay, she's not here. Yeah, give me my metagel back. And I don't think she's going to be back here. Oh, here she goes. Do not remember you sitting back here.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of 𝐸 physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the 𝐷, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I just thought about something. I may have to pick Paragon options to have a relationship with her. Unless I could be like the unless I could be the dom in the relationship. But because I still gotta chat with her and stuff like that. So maybe I can do that and not get Paragon options, but I'm not sure about that.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Yeah, see, it's like, let's see, like this is the negative option to like not get into a romantic situation. I have to choose the positive ones for this, at least. I don't want to, but if I want to romance her, I mean, I guess I have to.
Sounds dangerous and lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the 𝐷 followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
See, this is the cuteness that made me kind of romance her when I first played the game years ago. And then it's that same, I guess you could call it social awkwardness, that I found Tali being cute when you romanced her in part 2 and 3. So.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'd like to know more about the 𝐸├▒.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an 𝐸├▒ and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another 𝐸├▒.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most 𝐸├▒ believe it weakens our species. 𝐸├▒ daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are 𝐸├▒, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no 𝐸├▒ would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many 𝐸├▒ raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You 𝐸├▒ live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, I like in the fact, I think it's in the second and third game, I think, you actually meet who Liara's father is. Or the second mother, I should say. And you have a conversation with her and stuff like that. And I think in the third game, I think that's weird because I've never romanced Liara in the third game and took it that far, but she still becomes like your best friend, right? Along with Garrus. And when doing that at the end of the game, before you defeat the Reapers, she kind of mind melds with you and you see like the birth of the universe or a black hole or whatever it is that it shows you, kind of like in 2001 A Space Odyssey. And they never explain what that is. And it's just that me, I just always assumed that that's her melding with you to have like Shepard's kid, you know, even though they never explicitly explain that or mention that in the scene. That's just what I've always assumed. So just my own little personal take on it. So, all right. Since we got that out the way, what else can we do? Guess we can knock out, let's do Barrows. Or better yet, hold on. Let me go back to the Citadel and let me just make sure. Crap, didn't want to do that. But we can go back to the Citadel and make sure that we turn stuff in, because I know usually after every story mission, stuff changes, you know, with the Citadel. So I'm gonna run around there off camera, if we get anything, you know, that's worth getting or worth, you know, seeing in the video, I'll record it. But otherwise, we may just have to let it go. Yeah, because if we don't find anything, we'll just pick it up once we get to Pharaohs.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
All right, YouTube. Let's go knock this out here, and we'll come back in the next one, see what she has in store, and maybe knock out Pharaohs in the next video too. So I will see you guys in the next one. Later.